prediction is Vybz Kartel is going to be nominated for a Grammy.
Oh.
Kartel has sold more tickets in the year that he has just come out of jail than some artists will sell in their lifetime as an artist. In fact, some of the biggest names in dancehall and reggae, you would have to pile all of their ticket sales together, and you're still not gonna reach the amount of tickets the man sell.
Man, it's crazy when you really think about Vybz Kartel success in the short time that he's been free from incarceration, man. Yo, congratulations to the teacher and the world boss. He has been putting up those numbers. But yeah, what's good, YouTube gang? It's your boy Jambisco Dan, back in the lab with another update. And yeah, man, people, we have a lot to talk about. First thing first, we do have Chin from Irish and Chin. Speaking of Vybz Kartel, found success since being released from incarceration in the short time span of a year. From the chance of him being nominated for a Grammy, as well as the fact that Vybz Kartel is on the way to sell well over 400,000 concert tickets. Now remember, people, he's only been released for less than a year now. Also, we have the queen of the dancehall, or so-called queen of the dancehall, Spice, disgracing the genre and dancehall culture and just the Caribbean on a whole, after she took to a popular American podcast where she claims that Jamaican man and Caribbean man be lying about eating front, completely disgracing the genre dancehall. And you're supposed to be the queen. We have that coming up in the story as well. Also, we have 9 shot in Commodore Linstead, where apparently 5 died and 4 in critical condition. We do have the police coming up, police reporting on this crime in more detail, as well as the Prime Minister showing up to community to show support for the victims and their family. Yeah, man, people. But before we jump into the update, please hit the like and subscribe button, turn on your post notification bell so you never miss a video as soon as I upload, so you can get these videos if you like them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, people. So kick off the update, we're gonna start off with Chin from Irish and Chin. Basically, speaking of Vybz Kartel amazing run that he's been having for the past year, the fact that he may be nominated for a Grammy, not only for his work album, I believe it's called Hard to Love, but also for the fact of his popularity and the fact that he's on the way to sell well over 400,000 tickets. Take a look.
My prediction is Vybz Kartel is going to be nominated for a Grammy.
Oh.
Kartel has sold more tickets in the year that he has just come out of jail than some artists will sell in their lifetime as an artist. In fact, some of the biggest names in dancehall and reggae, you would have to pile all of their ticket sales together, and you're still not gonna reach the amount of tickets the man sell. Would you like me to prove it? I have counted all of the numbers released. Right? These are the numbers released. You guys can say whatever you want. We're not talking about Canada, where he's just sold out 2 arenas and about to sell out a 3rd one. Right? So that don't count yet. Right? To date, according to the numbers released, Vybz Kartel has sold 369,500 tickets. Vybz Kartel has sold 369,500 tickets. When those numbers are released from Canada, you probably to round him off at 400,000 tickets. I don't know if you guys are understanding what I'm saying to you, right? Now, I'm not fighting anybody else that's going up for the Grammy, because there's some really good work. There's so much wonderful artists that has made submission that I would like to win too. There's a lot of people throwing them thing, you know. You got Octane in there, you got Vegas in there. I think they said Mortimer is also in there. Leela's in there. Tons of artists. Baby Sham is in there.
Yeah.
Whole heap.
Whole heap. All right.
Out of all of these submissions, the 773 that you spoke about, if they narrow it down to 5 or 4 or 10, Vybz Kartel is going to be part of that. Right? Can we start there? Because he can't win if he's not nominated, right? So let me start at the nomination, right? That is my bet that he is nominated for a Grammy. And if it doesn't happen, I will eat my words. But almost 400,000 seats sold? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Come on now. 400. think about what we... 400,000.
8 will become nomination.
Huh?
8.
8 will become nomination. Kartel littest. He's in that. His popularity is gonna play a role in the Grammy.
Yeah, man, people, that's Chin giving Chin speaking on Vybz Kartel's success, and I'm not gonna lie to you, Chin did make some pretty good points. You know what I'm saying, as far as popularity and the success of his tour. Yeah, you can see Vybz Kartel may be nominated for a Grammy. Yeah, man, and the numbers that he's putting up, man, a lot of artists gonna have, even if you combine them, gonna have trouble matching those numbers. So shout out to Vybz Kartel, and Chin, he did make some pretty good points. But besides that, you do have some fans that have some mixed feelings towards what Chin had to say, and you know, they have some contrary beliefs. So take a look at that as well.
And Chin, me get the perspective where you're coming from. Me understand where you're coming from. But I did not know that you're so delusional. And why me understand where you're coming from and why you're so delusional is the mere fact that you're mixing history with Grammy. There's two differences. Vybz Kartel creating history, right? In dancehall at this present moment. Vybz Kartel submits his project, him and his team submit their project to the Grammy for nomination, right? Not sure if it's going to reach there because, again, there's so much good project. So much good project. You have Baby Sham. You have Ayaktian. You have when you Aikila, or I can't remember her name, right? You have Mr. Vegas. I have much more. It's over 70 projects that I've submitted. That is way amazing than even Kartel. But me couldn't get off track. Irish and Chin mix up the difference between nomination and Vybz Kartel creating history. He mixed up the concept of selling tickets and selling albums, or selling mixtapes, or selling a song, a single. He mixed the difference. He mixed them up. He intertwined them together. Right? Now, why I understand his concept is the fact that he wants to bring across the point that Vybz Kartel is creating history. Vybz Kartel is doing something that he have not seen in dancehall for decades. Decades. Right? So, instead of Irish and Chin put this forward and say, hey, this is the number that Vybz Kartel is pulling since he started traveling again, you know. We have no dancehall artists that have put these numbers with tickets for decades. And this is history. This need to be recognized within the culture. Right? But he didn't put it in that concept. What he did, he put it in the concept that the Grammy nomination is going to look at Vybz Kartel ticket sales and say, okay, he's selling out arenas. He's selling out stadium, right? He have sold the most tickets in dancehall since he have came out. for decades. So we are gonna nominate him because of that. No, that's not how it goes. Irish and Chin. And I lose out for you because you are a foundation in the industry. You know the business. It's not the first rodeo for you.
Yeah, man, people. Yeah, so you can see people have mixed feelings about what Chin had to say. But, you know, Chin had some good points and they had some good points as well. But one thing you can't deny is Vybz Kartel run and success. He's doing great for the culture and he's doing his thing for the culture. Cannot be dope. Now, speaking of the culture, we also have Spice, the so-called queen of the dancehall, who disgrace the culture. In my opinion, disgrace the culture. It's not a good look. Spice, you need to come down. I can't even call you queen of the dancehall after this. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, you can't be queen of the dancehall after this. So, yeah, man, people, if you don't know, recently Spice took to a popular American podcast where they was talking about just Jamaican culture, Jamaican man, and music overall. And the host of the show asked Spice about the fact that Jamaicans make it a thing where they make it very known that we don't partake in bowing. You see me? And she basically come out and I say a lie, completely disgracing our culture and our genre. So take a look at that.
I ask you, Spice, is it true that Jamaican men don't go down on women? That's against the culture.
It's a lie.
Go again.
That's the biggest lie.
Yeah,
that's definitely
a lie. That's a big lie.
That's the biggest lie.
And I'm going to tell you why I can say it's a lie. As a Jamaican, I can tell you that it's a lie. It's the hypocrisy that comes with a lot of people who act like, oh, I'm a Jamaican man, me no go down. It's a lie because in Jamaica, girls are getting... Who's doing it?
Exactly.
You like what Jamaica gonna do it?
Someone gotta be doing
gotta
it.
be doing it. So
Right.
like make it make sense.
Right.
I don't know why it's so taboo for a Jamaican man to come out and say them do it. It's just a taboo subject. But them I do it. Them I don't do it. Them love it
all the time.
If he
likes you enough, he's gonna do it.
That's the one.
No matter where he's from.
But like Jamaica's like in your blood to like have that like sensual energy. Like
hold on, you done
What?
dated you in Jamaican or
Right.
something? She was like,
You dated a Jamaican?
She
dated three.
She's
an expert.
Do you feel like Jamaican men are better in bed than American men?
I think Jamaican men are better.
Okay.
Ooh.
I think it's the dancing, it's the rhythm. Y'all need to dance more so you can do it on the
Why
beat.
not?
You have to try carry the girl in the tree outside.
In the tree.
Put me in the car trunk.
Look, Spice be getting lit.
The widely spread that Jamaican men don't eat vagina, right? And she aga say, I lie them a tell. Them do it. Them hide and do it. Them name it. Spice, who you talk? Spice, who you talking? Grace Hamilton, who you talking? Them thing I make me and I can't agree. How can you openly, widely go say that power interview? Don't get me wrong, you have Jamaican men who eat vagina. But at the same time, you have Jamaican men who don't. Like me know say me na name front. So, how you are going to represent Jamaica as the queen and go on a podcast and them ask you say, it's widely spread that say Jamaican man not eat front. But you, so you are going to say, no, them do it, them name it. Who you attack as I'm me attack, I'm a 100% authentic Jamaican man and we don't eat vagina. So when you have broad brush Jamaican man them way there, what kind of impression you tell the world? So when me talk now, she come chase and cuss. Our friend them come defend that. Me not understand, me can't agree with it. Because me not eat front, me not eat vagina. So how me gonna hear something like that and not defend the real man them when I eat catches now? Cause she never say, no man, some man do it man, what you talk about? Some of them don't and some do it. And that she said the whole of them name it. Them name it and them a liar. Who she talk? Who she talk and me she?
Yeah, man, people, that was Spice and American podcast people. I'm not gonna lie, after that We can't look on Spicy same. I can't call her the queen after she does that, man. You just disgrace all of the real authentic yard man them. You see me and say you just disgrace we. I talk about them thing. You know, say we don't believe in that. That's not part of our culture. So I don't know how you are come. It's like you up on some cloud chasing, trying to fit in type shit. You see me and say, yeah, I can't rate that. You see me and say Spice and if you come down now, me not lie to you. You see me can't get queen after dancehall after that. No sir. Big man thing. Also guys, yeah, to end off the update, we do have 9 shot in Commodore Linstead. Very unfortunate incident. We're leaving 5 dead and 4 in critical conditions. We do have more report from the police on this, as well as the Prime Minister did take some time to, show love for the victim and their family. Take a look.
We are in the community of Commodore in the Linstead police area. A very unfortunate and I might say a very awful scene where 9 persons were shot, 5 persons have so far confirmed dead, and we are here, trying to put together, the pieces to determine what really triggered such an awful situation. The community of Linstead has been doing pretty well since this year. Last year, this time, they were seeing something like 20-odd murders compared to just 8 murders up to this point until we have this very unfortunate situation. The indicators so far are suggesting that this might be a continuation of gang conflict, which comes as a surprise to us because really and truly this area has been quiet for a while. And so now we have all our senior investigators, we have several senior officers who are on scene. We're trying to quickly, ensure that we have a strong response to the situation here. Unfortunately, in the numbers, we have a 4-year-old who, was brutally killed earlier. We are disturbed by what happened. The community is in shock. And so we are going to be providing the kind of leadership and resources that will bring a speedy resolve to this situation.
Here to personally express to the family members my own personal and sincere and deep condolences on this very tragic incident which has taken the lives of 4 innocent Jamaicans and has threatened the lives of members of the community. And I'm hoping for the speedy recovery of those who were injured in this gruesome, unwarranted attack. I'm also here to assure the families and loved ones of the victims that the Jamaican state and government will support them through this very difficult time, whether it is with support in counseling or in supporting any other needs that may arise. As I have met with some of the family members, I am seeing where there are needs, and some have even expressed particular support that they would require. So the entire government will be mobilized to give support to the victims and the loved ones of the victims. The conversation in the public domain as well about our crime fighting strategy sometimes forgets the victims. And so my presence here as well is to highlight that we must also focus on the victims. The 3 children who are left behind in the murder of an innocent mother. The father who was just crying a while ago, his son didn't get to give him a grandson. The grandmother who was crying in her room, who was saying her grandson was the one who took care of her. Mm-hmm. The society must place great importance on the victims of crime, in as much as sometimes we pay to the perpetrators of crime. The victims of crime deserve justice for Jamaicans to do. and the society in how we speak, the narratives that we create around our situation, I think it is only fair that in the balance, the favor is towards the victims. So my presence here today is to also highlight the victims. I use this tragic incident to appeal to the hearts of all Jamaica. Let us work for peace.
But yeah, man, people, really unfortunate event or incident in Commodore Linstead. Our prayers goes out to the victims and their family. But yeah, people, that's it for today's update. Let me know what your thoughts and opinion is in the comment section. Yes, me answer. Let me know what you think about the whole Vybz Kartel situation, being nominated for Grammy, selling over 400,000 tickets. Let me know what you think about the whole spy situation, disgracing the culture and the whole Bowen thing, as well as your thoughts and opinion and prayers for the victims of the shooting in Commodore Linstead. Let me know what you think about what the president plans to do, the prime minister plans to do about that, and if the police is doing enough, and what Jamaica overall can do to make it a better, safer island for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Let me see your thoughts and opinion in the comment section, guys. And as always, you don't know, it's your boy Jambisco. Till next time, take care of yourself and each other. Love you guys, and I'm out.
Me, I always tell the truth, even when I lie.